nothing against the liberal, but the people representing you are communists and criminals.
True.
Holding in the way, that's what I heard him say. They used to heed the words he said, but that was yesterday. Gold will turn to gray, and youth will fade away. They'll never care about you, call you holding in the way.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of Old Men in Chairs. We are a day late here with the Tom MacDonald reaction. Actually, this is take two. Had some technical difficulties with the first effort yesterday. I was not able to get my partner Dave Footer to help me on this. He was very busy. I did have some good news this week on the old men front. I heard from my founding partner Howard Appel. Howard has had a lot of health issues, and I actually hadn't talked to him in a long time. He had to stop participating in these reactions almost a year ago. But the good news is that he had some procedures done on his heart, and he's feeling a lot better. And he's talking about coming back possibly as early as next week. So we certainly look forward to having Howard back here with us and sharing his wisdom. This is not a first-time reaction. I don't do first-time reactions, although probably could have on this one because this is a very laid-back, slow song. The lyrics are very audible. None of the tricks that Tom gave us last time out with the super fast raps and the flow changes is very direct and very simple. We see Adam and Tom there with their hands across their heart, and it is a very patriotic song, I guess, but it also has a very strong message, as all Tom's songs do.
They're screaming that they hate America and we're the reason. If you don't feel safe, then stop defunding the policemen. You calling us extremists cause our words have hurt your feelings, and we're sorry we can't hear you over the sound of our freedom.
I love that. We can't hear you over the sound of our freedom. Yeah, we have freedom if we don't give it up here in this country, and we're not going to listen to those who are trying to take away our freedom of speech, our freedom to assemble and protest the government. A lot of other freedoms that are threatened right now. The freedom of speech is the basis of them all, and we're not giving that up, no matter what people in the social media companies think they ought to be able to do and the people in the government are trying to do.
Extremists cause our words have hurt your feelings, and we're sorry we can't hear you over the sound of our freedom. Y'all been filling up our classrooms with drag queens for kids. We think it's not appropriate, you tell us that it is. The complexities of gender and children won't ever mix when there's school shootings by women whose pronouns are him, his. I'm not
a reference, of course, most prominently to the shooting down at the school in Tennessee by a trans man. I guess that's the proper terminology. What's curious about that case, and a lot of cases that never really get solved, nobody knows what the motive is. And even though she wrote, or he, excuse me, she wrote a manifesto explaining exactly why they did it, they won't release it. They don't want us to know. I wonder why that could be.
Gender and children won't ever mix when there's school shootings by women whose pronouns are him, his. I'm not Republican, but keep it 100, they making sense. The most destructive ideologies are coming from the left. I think Black Lives Matter.
I don't 100% agree with that. Yes, the most dangerous ideologies are coming from the left, but I'm not sure that the Republicans are much better. They might talk a good game, they might make more sense, but what do? What do they actually do to make a change? They seem to, when push comes to shove, they seem to go along.
They making sense. The most destructive ideologies are coming from the left. I think Black Lives Matter, they think white lives matter less. And LGBTQ turned into WTF. Dear Democrats, I don't have nothing against the liberal, but the people representing you are communists and criminals.
True. Say that again, Tom.
I don't have nothing against the liberal, but the people representing you are communists and criminals. They've been starting World War III, we shipping missiles still. They don't want America great, they want it miserable.
You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America.
Before we get into Adams, that was the chorus. Again, very simple. And the message is clear. You can do whatever you want, but you can't change the basic America, because it's not yours to change. It belongs to everybody. And there's a whole bunch of us that don't want to see the basic liberties that we've enjoyed taken away. And so don't even try it.
I got the second, it's not your America. I'm hearing words I never heard in life. Kids go to school to learn, never make it back home, they get murdered like. Who's concerned, not the left or the right? Hope you ready for the fight, coming to your front door tonight. The former president got arrested, the current one lost, but I guess he got elected.
We're allowed to say that now on YouTube. There was a time when you weren't allowed to question the election results. There's more and more evidence coming out every day that the election was stolen, something that a lot of us knew on the morning after the election when we woke up and saw, all the strange things that happened overnight. What we had in November of 2020 was not an election, it was a coup, an election that was stolen, and a certain party grabbed power, and we need to get them out of there.
Former president got arrested, the current one lost, but I guess he got elected. Kids get molested, pedophiles all get protected, and you can kill a baby anytime if you're pregnant. People so weak, feel free to take a knee, and you can't even speak, God forbid you disagree. I don't even know what virtual signaling means. Young men used to fight wars, now they make memes.
Yeah, God forbid we have an actual war that we've got to defend ourselves against a foreign nation. Where are the soldiers coming from? It seems like the military has gone woke. They're more concerned about having an equal number of minority group and having, woke transgender policies. And when it comes to actually fighting a war, they admit, they're having trouble recruiting. I wonder why that would be. Maybe people just don't want to be a part of such a corrupt organization.
Don't even know what virtual signaling means. Young men used to fight wars, now they make memes. Divide us up, I'm pretty sure that's the plan. Got a gun in my hand for when shit hits the fan. And how the woman of the year is a man.
So they took out a word right there, you can see. They bleeped it out. I think it was the F-bomb. How the fuck can a woman of the year be a man? I think it's much better if you leave that in, but I suppose YouTube feels differently.
For when shit hits the fan, and how the woman of the year is a man. I'm pretty sure I never really understand.
You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America.
You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America.
You told us we're the ones to blame. You're the ones who riot till the city's up in flames. You told us we've been spreading lies, but you believe the truth is on the news every night.
You told us a whole lot of horse shit. and continue. Every day, if you're foolish enough to watch the news, you will be indoctrinated and programmed by made-up news stories. But yet, you turn around and you accuse the other side of disinformation, misinformation. It's classic. Accuse the other side of what you yourself are guilty of doing.
You told us we've been spreading lies, but you believe the truth is on the news every night. You told us we gotta stop the fighting, but you're the ones who keep the country angry and divided. You told us we're crazier than you, but all of our conspiracy theories are coming true. You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America.
You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America.
Well done, Nova, as always, and I'm certainly looking forward to ordering this album as a CD as soon as it's available. Now, the other night, Tom had a live on YouTube, and he said that he's going to be announcing when we're going to be able to purchase that album soon. He didn't say when, but he said it's very soon. Another interesting thing that Tom said on his live is that, of course, he gets a lot of complaints from people who say, why are you doing all these political songs? You know, they don't like the political songs. And I thought Tom had a great answer to that. He said, with the way things are going in this country, how could you do anything but political songs? I mean, things are so out of control and so crazy, he feels compelled to keep putting out songs like this. And God bless him for doing it. He's the best. He's the best at really bringing the issues to the forefront and making people think. And I kind of feel the same way about my channel. You know I do other music and non-political things, but I feel compelled, whenever possible, to do political songs or to even find political meaning in songs that some people think were not political when originally released. But you know, a song is a piece of art that views of it can evolve over time. I don't apologize for that. We need to bring attention to where we are as a country, where we're going as a country. The small role that I can play in bringing these issues up by highlighting artists like Tom and Adam, I'm going to keep doing.
Holding in the way, that's what I heard them say. They used to heed the words he said.